Hi there. This is a great video for this time during the pandemic because so many people are struggling with anxiety and so many people are struggling with high function anxiety. And what does that mean? When you have a high level of anxiety and you found ways to deal with it, to still be able to work, to have relationships, but there's an underlying huge amount of anxiety. That's what we label high function anxiety. You're able to go to work, you're able to have a family, but there's just things underneath the surface that aren't that great that come to the surface on a regular basis. Some of the signs of people with anxiety and who are functioning high would be irritability, impatience, nervousness. Procrastination is a huge one with anxiety. Acting out, shutting down. I mean, there are so many different ways that we act when we have or are living with a high functioning anxiety lifestyle. We have found so many different, I don't want to say cures, but solutions for people who are in this situation. And of course, the number one thing I want to say is that the way most of us handle it is through self-medication, right? I did it for years. I was diagnosed, I don't know, 40 years ago with generalized anxiety disorder, which went along with my ADD and ADHD and all the other stuff that they diagnosed me with. But instead of like falling victim to the trap of I need medication to get through the day, some people do. I wanted to find an alternative route, a natural route. And so I have, and I'm going to share that with you today. The number one thing that I'd recommend right off the top with anyone with high functioning anxiety is you've got to work with a professional to find the origin of the anxiety. When you find the origin, it could be that you're modeling parents from childhood, could be you're modeling someone from high school or college. There could be all kinds of reasons that you have this high functioning anxiety. When you find the origin, you're able then to walk backwards to a solution. Does that make sense? Maybe the anxiety is caused by an auto accident or some other PTSD experience that has left you always feeling a little bit on edge. People with high function anxiety often struggle with sleep. They may struggle with getting to sleep or staying to sleep. If they wake up during the night, most people with high function anxiety have a challenge getting back to sleep. It's just the truth, right? So, number one, get with a professional. Make sure that you're trying to find the origin, because when you can logically find the origin of your high function and anxiety and the way you're handling it, you're going to be able to go on to a cure. Now, listen, I want to make a personal statement here. I was a high functioning alcoholic for 30 years. Okay. I found ways as an alcoholic to still live, to still make money, to still have friendships, but it was a struggle. People with high function anxiety have the same challenge. Yes, you can get by in life, but we're not here to get by. We're here to thrive. And when you have high function anxiety and you're not doing anything to heal it, you're just getting by. You're just surviving. So number one, find the origin with a therapist. Number two, work on the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve runs the entire length of the body. And what we've found, some exciting research that's been researched and doubled over and over again, the same end result is 10 deep, slow breaths can calm the vagus nerve, leading us to a more grounded existence. It's not the perfect cure, but it's part of the perfect cure, right? So you find the origin, you do the 10 deep breaths every day. I even tell my clients who are struggling with high functioning anxiety to do those 10 breaths morning, noon, and night, whether you need them or not. It's sort of a way to be proactive and possibly prevent an onset of an anxiety attack, right? So that's crucial. Cognitive behavioral therapy can be massive in regards to working with people with high function anxiety. If you don't know what that is, any counselor therapist can actually teach you it. And then the last one is immersion therapy, where if someone is highly anxious about driving or highly anxious about the water or highly anxious about something, we actually slowly put them through the process of immersing them in that thing that they're anxious about in a very slow, controlled environment. And over time, they get to release their anxiety. Listen, I have a client out west who struggled with driving ever since they were like 16 or 18 years of age because of an auto accident. In just a few months, we had them driving by themselves, and they hadn't in years, on a daily basis, 7 days a week. That's because we put them through our immersion therapy practice, and it works. It works for all levels of anxiety. It really does. So, hey, listen, if I can help you, join me at talkdavid.com or hire another therapist or counselor, but don't let this go unnoticed. High function and anxiety is a huge part of our existence today. I was talking to a physician the other day on my radio show, and he said about 90% of Americans are struggling with some form of anxiety. A lot of us has fallen into the functioning and the high functioning anxiety that really makes life difficult. And also, don't forget this, comment below. I hope this helped you, but comment below. Comment below. There's 1,000 other things we could do to eliminate or dismiss anxiety. Like exercise is a great way to do it. 1,000 more comments. Give us all the tips you can, because people coming by to read this are going to see your wisdom. If you have something that worked for you that I didn't mention, please put it below. I would love to hear from you. Join the channel, the David Essel channel, if you haven't. Share these videos with your friends. And don't forget this last thing. We are giving away 500,000 online memberships to our mental health and healing program, Helping Americans Heal. When you join today at talkdavid.com, you're going to immediately get our #1 best-selling book, Positive Thinking. Then every Monday after that, you'll get an email with tips on anxiety, depression, insomnia, financial freedom, recovery, everything you can imagine. It's a free program. We're giving away 500,000 memberships. That's $240 million worth of memberships we're giving away. And if you want to buy the book, the companion to the free program, here it is right now, Helping Americans Heal, the ultimate guide to healing during these challenging times, available at Amazon.com. Everything else, talkdavid.com. Join the Helping Americans Heal free program there, and comment below on this video. Let's help everyone heal. I'm David Essel. Have a great day.